Afternoon tea at the Heathman is always a wonderful experience, but it's especially wonderful during the holidays. And to tell us a little bit about it, I'm with Culinary Director Philippe, and he's going to share with us what the experience is all about. Thanks.
Yeah, I created the tea at the Heathman 16 years ago. I worked in London at the Four Seasons Inn on the Park, and I had some knowledge about afternoon tea, and it was very important in London. So I brought that culture here. And we give people a 2-hour time frame to enjoy and relax.
That's nice.
With a Christmas decoration.
So how did high tea start?
It's not a British high tea. It would be definitely Heathman tea. I took everything that I knew about it and I transformed it to something that's more regional. You have an adult tea and you have a Peter Rabbit tea for the kids.
And this is the adult tea?
And that's what the adult tea is. You start by ordering your tea from a selection from that menu. We have a dozen of loose teas that are from black tea, green tea, herbal, and scented tea. So when you order it, you let it sip at least for 5–10 minutes.
Okay.
I did 3 tiers because that's how I think about tea. You have the scone, and the mascarpone. Instead of clotted cream, I think mascarpone is tastier, so I have mascarpone.
Love scones, love scones.
And the scones are fantastic, and I gave you the recipe.
Excellent.
Those are baked daily, they just came out of the oven. You have the English cucumber, and you have banana bread, one of my favorite.
And the English cucumber, that's traditional?
Traditional.
Okay.
So you see, it's a mix of tradition, and I transformed it to what I like personally.
Okay.
So, and I selected some jam. You have honey, definitely marmalade, and some fruit jam as well for your scone. And after we go to savory, and I have deviled eggs. I have salmon rillette, salmon hash on choux puff.
So we got some Northwest in there.
Very Northwest.
All right.
I have some cream cheese, goat cheese with roasted peppers. I have a small pita bread with a smoked chicken salad. And to finish, I have some of my favorite desserts. You have marshmallow that we make in-house, homemade marshmallow.
Oh, never had that.
Oof,
that sounds good.
Deadly. And you have little chocolate muffin, and you have a very Parisian chocolate cake, opera cake. It's layered with coffee, chocolate, cream, thin layer, crispy. And you have a upia, it's a coconut Hawaiian cake, and a lemon tart.
So, Chef, I understand your pastry chef is available to tell us a little bit more about the treats that we're having.
Yeah, behind all those goodies, you have a fantastic guys that can control the quality and produce it. And it's my pastry chef, John. Hey, John, how are you doing?
Good to see you.
Thank you. Thank you. So, Chef John, I know we're going to have your scone recipe online, but I'd like to really know what makes yours really special. And I also want to know, how do you make marshmallows?
The scones are baked to order, so we have 3 different seatings, and they just come right out of the oven, hot. They get served.
And fresh is really key.
And fresh is key.
Fresh
yes.
is great.
So and also it's hand mixed, and the butter is whole, are relatively whole. So what happens is it becomes tender and flaky at the same time.
They look wonderful.
Like a nice
I'm going to pour tea while you're...
Sure. So the marshmallows, we do a French meringue and an Italian meringue combined. And then the Italian meringue, we add a little bit of gelatin to the hot syrup going into the French meringue. And this becomes light and airy. And then we lay it out, cut it, and roll it in powdered sugar.
They look wonderful. I can't wait to taste. Thank you very much for sharing with us. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
Thank you, John.
So tell more about when the tea is, and do you need reservations?
You need reservation for tea. During the season, it's very busy. It's a tradition that people love. So we have a sitting at 11, one at 1, and one at 3.
Okay.
And during the rest of the year, we have 2 sitting on a weekend, and we recommend reservation.
Okay, all right. Well, thank you very much for sharing. I'm looking forward to getting started here with these wonderful treats. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.